Welcome back. We're here in Albany for the Governor's State of the State Address, and we've been joined by New York State Senator Ken LaValle from the 1st Senatorial District in Suffolk County. Senator, it's great to have you back.
Oh, it's always great to be with you.
Oh, well, thank you so much for saying that. But you've sat through a lot of these State of the States over the years for governors going back, I guess, probably to Rockefeller when you were working here as an aide.
That's right.
So you've heard about a lot of this. But 4 years ago, this governor came in here and he set to change the tone in Albany. And the first thing he did, by the way, was to move the State of the State out of the Assembly chamber, which, by the way, I think one of these days they should bring it back.
Yes.
But that's just me talking. What's different now 4 years later?
Well, I think in 4 years, he certainly has a number of imprints that he can talk about, and we can talk about as a legislature. I do believe we're better off than we were 4 years ago. A lot of areas you and I have talked about the 2% cap, very important.
That was your proposal originally.
Yes.
And frankly, you didn't get much traction from governors prior to this one.
Right.
But this governor embraced that right from the get-go.
He did, and now he continues to move in that line with tax freeze, significant amount of money for real property tax relief. One of the things that in my first term, I passed the circuit breaker law, and we would have never been able to increase the various thresholds to make it real.
Now, what that means is what? That people who pay a higher percentage of their income?
The easiest way to understand what a circuit breaker is. In the law, you set a trigger. So in taxes, so when you hit that amount, whatever you set in statute, the circuit breaker triggers, and you get relief because our trigger says you should only be responsible out of your income for a certain percentage, certain amount. Anything beyond that, we, the state, should help you pay that amount. So again, devil's in the details, how we structure that, but we now have some real money. If you're talking about in the hundreds of millions of dollars for this program, then you can return to the individual a significant amount, $350, $450 to help pay your taxes.
Right.
Governor, so we're controlling spending, we're freezing the tax rate, so we're now getting our arms around in a multifaceted way around the real property tax.